What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another episode of Lions Franchise. Bet you didn't think I'd ever be saying that again. Here we are. Pretty deep into this series now. I get that, it's tough to just watch a team win every week because there's no grind anymore. But the team has been incredible, and I've been trying to think of ways to spice up the series. A lot of you are suggesting just make a new one. I don't know. It's kind of tough this deep into the year. It's May, like June, July. New game's going to come out in August. And I'm just not really interested in making a new franchise series. So I know you guys keep suggesting that. It's just not going to happen. And this probably will be the final season for Lions franchise, right? I know I've been inconsistent with the uploads with it, but here we are. It's a great team. Raphael Wilkinson is a monster. You'll notice that no Chris Godwin. But if you're watching this in the actual playlist, as we'll move up Assad Riley over Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's been kind of disappointing, you'll notice that there's no Chris Godwin, no more Rod God. He was traded. We got a first-round pick and a former first-round pick in the young Tyrell Hazelton, who I'm super excited about. But he doesn't really play over anybody right now. He's kind of a rotational corner, and we've lose Amani Oruwariye. He would step in and play a little bit more. And we all know the team is just pretty phenomenal at this point. But I'm still trying to win a Super Bowl, and we have some breakout stuff to look at and see where we are. Richie Owens. So I feel like the last couple of weeks, the offense has really been gelling. Everybody wants their number called when it's time to make a play. And then Coach Dengue says, "Yeah, that's the exact mentality we want to have." I always start and I'm like, I just can't, my throat can't handle that. If we're all ready to shine each week, something. And the goal is throw 3+ touchdowns against the Vikings for a passing game boost. I think we can accomplish that. I think that's quite doable. We also have a breakout player message. And whoever this is says, just wanted to say, really appreciate you involving me in the game plan last week. It gets boring out there just running routes and never seeing the ball, Keep throwing it my way. I truly believe I have the potential to be one of the best players on this team, and all I need is the opportunity to prove it. Richie Owens, 3+ touchdowns or 150 yards receiving to go up in dev trait, and that would be to superstar development. Is Richie Owens up to star now after the big season last year? I think so. So we need Richie Owens to have a pretty big day, and he'll be going up in development trait. So we absolutely love to see that. We're playing a team it feels like we play all the time, and I know it is twice a year, but for some reason it feels like I'm playing the Vikings in every episode. They have Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, Danielle Hunter, but also young superstar X-Factor tight end Glenn Warner. We have this receiver as well. Was it Josh Sullivan who put up crazy numbers against us? I think it was, with his 96 speed. They've got a decent group of guys. It's not an exceptional team, but there's someone that could surprise us. And of course, quarterback out of Oklahoma, Aaron Kelly, has been very up and down when we played. But there definitely is something there to work with. And it wouldn't shock me if he completely slices and dices us. But let's go ahead and pop into this game and see if we can't stay undefeated, beating the Minnesota Vikings. Let's get into it. And here we go. We are underway here at US Bank Stadium in, I believe, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Surely. Yeah, it's got to be Minneapolis. I know it is. And the Vikings will take the field first after the opening kick. And Aaron Kelly's had a decent season. It's nothing spectacular, but for a young quarterback, these are pretty good numbers. About 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, 8 picks halfway through the year. It's not bad. It isn't exceptional, but there's some stuff there. And of course, we've got a stacked defense, and we'll look to show that off today, as his first throw will be a pass and complete. There's that receiver we were talking about. He just finds a way to get open. That's Josh Sullivan. Quick throw, and Aaron Kelly found him quickly. 2nd and 3. Cook's going to take the handoff. Braxton Turner's there for the tackle, but Cook gets 4. Staying over the middle, they're going to check down. That's Justin Jefferson with Okudah covering. Might want to get some more speed out there. Okudah's not horribly slow in the game like he is in real life at times. But Tyrell Hazleton, I mean, it'd be good to get him some more reps anyway. But Jefferson will continue to cook from that slot spot. Is this play action? It is, but they can still go to him, and they will. Turner just not quite fast enough. As this Vikings drive, I mean, they've proven to be nearly unstoppable so far. I'm not even sure we've held them to less than like 5 yards on a play. And I'm not sure I love our setup here. It's going to be a run. It's going to be less than 5 yards. Trying to get outside. Kelly going to scramble, take off, and go down. I think shy of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2. And they will look to go for it. They had a receiving option, but, I mean, it was clear he was beyond the line, so we could kind of collapse on him. And they're coming out an eye for him. Dickerson got to get over there, and we just couldn't. Cook hit the hole too quickly and got the first down easily. Big 4th down conversion there for Minnesota. We need a big-time play to stop him, and that's not going to help. Brian Burns taking a knee, down with injury. And we'll look to replace him with Jermaine Bryan. 5th round pick, I believe, out of Clemson. And hopefully he can get some type of pressure, but that's wide open. Oruwariye just not fast enough to cover Justin Jefferson. He came across the field, separated, and when you're in a foot race, fastest man's going to win. It doesn't really matter how good you are in coverage at that point. That's just tracking a slant across the entire field. It was going to get open. Justin Jefferson touchdown, and Minnesota is on the board first. Wow, and Brian Burns is done. Broken ribs. He might be out the rest of the regular season. That is not good at all. Going to be a very tough player to replace. We're beyond the trade deadline at this point, so we can't go make an acquisition to help us solidify a Super Bowl spot. We're stuck with what we have, and that's going to be Jermaine Bryan, and that's going to be maybe even a late round pick from this year's draft. This could actually end up changing our defense quite a bit. Right now, it's Jermaine Bryan. Dakota Peppers was a late round pick I was talking about. He's not quite as fast, but is he better as a pure pass rusher? He's got 78 finesse moves. He's a little bit better at shedding blocks. It might be a battle for playtime there. Dakota Peppers has played well when he's been on the field, but it hasn't been as a true rush player. I think we're going to opt to keep Jermaine Bryan where he is, and he'll become effectively the new starter. Also, big focus in this game, as you guys know, is get Richie Owens the football. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to avoid open guys like Rashad Reese. We'll take that first down for 8. Let's try to air it out, working off play action. Faked it to DeAndre Swift. Don't really love the options here. We're going to throw on the run for Raphael Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets a big catch. Was looking for Richie Owens over the top the entire time, but he just never really got open enough to go to him. So we'll hit arguably the best young receiver in the league, and that is Raphael Wilkinson. Great throw by Garrison under pressure on the run to his non-throwing side. That doesn't always end well. There is play action. We're going to throw it. Going backside for Reese. Can't go up and get it. Wow, I thought we were going to have a guaranteed touchdown there. Him coming back across the back of the DB. That could have worked out so well. On the run, TJ Hawkinson. Big catch in traffic. I saw a bunch of different options open on each side of the field, but that turned out to be the best. We're playing a little bit crazy so far. Fast and loose as we take it to the 1. First and goal, we're going to pass because, of course, we're going to pass, and we're going to take a sack. I mean, you got to get rid of that ball quickly. Hill's going to get into the backfield. They sent everybody, and then we sent 4 routes out there. That was a bad play call. Well, I mean, it could have been good if we just threw the ball instantly, but I was hoping Richie Owens was going to get open on the zig. The goal of this game is to get Richie Owens involved, but couldn't do it. 3rd and goal, now we kind of have to pass, and Richie Owens wide open. Jamie Allridge is injured, of course, and then the ball basically hits Raphael Wilkinson in the hands, even though he wasn't the intended receiver. It's amazing how, like, if the CPU had any mind of their own, like, Wilkinson would dive and make a play at this when it lands at his feet. But the game is like, if you don't throw to them, they're not coded to make a play on that, so he doesn't even try. Field goal is up and stays good. We'll take the 3 points, get on the board. It's 7-3 Vikings, but it's a long game. There's plenty of time to get in the end zone. Yeah, obviously when you get the ball on the 1 yard line, you want to convert, but we were going for Richie Owens. It didn't materialize on first down, and we end up with only 3, although I'm confident we're going to win in the long run. Pec strain for Jamie Allridge, by the way. He's going to be fine. We're going to go to Spencer Brown for a little bit in the meantime, though, at right tackle, and see if we can just stop the Vikings from moving down the field systematically the way they did earlier. But with Dalvin Cook juking and jumping all over the place, it could be a little bit tougher than I thought. We're in a little blitz here, but they're going to hit Sullivan out of the backfield. He's got such tremendous speed that it's so tough to match up. I don't really want to come out in something like dime and get a bunch of DBs all over the place, because then you're going to see they will run the ball down our throats, and we don't really have the linebackers in there to stop the run, and our D-line is kind of diminished right now with Brian Burns out anyway, but they will throw and hit the flat. Wide open is Cook. Play action. BJ read it all the way, and BJ blows it up, explodes through Kelly, and Kelly came on the ground. Big sack for BJ. 3rd and 12. Trying to get in there again. Kelly on the move. Okudah got to make the tackle. Nice play. Now, they might get into field goal range here. It is 4th and 1. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to try a field goal to make this a touchdown game. Not a bad call. It's not especially deep. And here is the kick. And it is good. Plenty of room there for the Minnesota kicker. Fine play action always works best when you don't run the ball to set it up. We're going deep. Raphael Wilkinson on the run, hit in stride, bomb. 1 play, 1 touchdown, and Raphael Wilkinson, Big Wilk, has some big-time speed, some big-time playmaking ability. Garrison drops it right in, unleashes an absolute bomb. You got one-on-one coverage. Wilk fakes out, double move back in, deep post, Garrison on the rollout, stops, hits him. Massive, massive in-air completion to Raphael Wilkinson for the easy score. Absolute money play, nearly 80 yards in air. This is what Paul Garrison can do. He might as well change his number from 11 to 13, because that throw was rated PG-13. Not safe for young audiences. And we're all tied up. As we have another injury, it's Divine Diablo. He's going to stay in, though. Little screen action. BJ, get over there. Wow, Cook is just a monster, but look at Dorian Tompkins wrestling him down. However, Kelly, 10 for 10 for exactly 100 yards. Having a pretty consistently awesome game. He's going to roll out to his left, though, and take off for the first. He's become a little bit of a problem for us here. Just over a minute to play here in this first half. We got to carry these routes deep. Kelly looks like he's going to take off. Accidentally dove with Dickerson, and it's another slide for Kelly. Well, nice play by Okudah. I thought that was a guaranteed catch. First incompletion of the game for Aaron Kelly. He hit him, but Jeff Okudah made a really nice play. You could probably even call that a drop as well. As I didn't even realize we were in zone coverage there. Didn't matter anyway. Kelly, you know he's going to try and run, but there's nowhere to go. Russ Clemens found him, brought him down, and that will be a really, really big play here to kind of stop their momentum a little bit. Brings up 2nd and 15, 47 seconds to play. One timeout here in the first half for Minnesota. Just check down. It's exactly what they do. How is that caught? Dalvin Cook secures it with BJ right on his back. And it's just over 20 seconds here to go in the first half. Dalvin Cook going out for a similar route. Kelly trying to take off. He's going to break a tackle. No one can get to Kelly. He's still going. Timeout, Minnesota. What a scramble by Aaron Kelly. How do we not have him in the backfield? No one could make the tackle after that, but that is their final timeout. 10 seconds to play. They're going to need to get into the end zone here. Anything else, and it's not going to be good enough. But somehow, the pass is completed on the sideline to Sullivan, and Minnesota has the ball on the 1 yard line. 5 seconds to play, and they will take the field goal. They will take 3 points to end the first half rather than try and punch it in on the one. They're comfortable with the lead, but if you're playing just to go ahead by 3, you're playing to lose, essentially, because this Detroit Lions offense is capable of scoring far more than 3 points throughout the rest of the game. So good luck, Minnesota, playing with this strategy. We'll see if Tony Espinoza can give us some type of big-time spark, and he can't. That is the end of the first half. We will get the ball to start the second half and try to take this lead with a touchdown. I'll see you there. Here we go. They got a lefty kicker, or punter at least, as Tony Espinoza will once again try to find some place. We've seen him return a kick before. Doesn't look like it'll happen today, at least not yet. 2nd and 9 after a quick run. That is not what I meant to do. I wanted TJ Hawkinson, instead pressed the wrong button, and it would have been nice if Raphael Wilkinson could have gone up there and got that. We've run so few offensive plays today. It's already the second half. Richie Owens has essentially done nothing, but it's kind of like, what are you going to do? Can't really force him the ball as much as I would want, but we got to be able to outrun the linebacker. There goes Richie Owens. Big time catch. One of his only today. One of his few. That might be the first. Working through play action again. We're going deep down the field. Can we get it in there? Assad Riley, big catching contract. That's not a thing. Big catch through contact. Maybe earn him a new contract. All right. Well, I guess the DB was contracting him as he made contact. But yeah, what a throw by Paul Garrison. That's a tight window. That's a seed. Deep. Under pressure as well. Looking for Richie Owens the entire play, but he just didn't get open the way Assad Riley did deep down the field. That's a big touchdown for the undrafted free agent rookie superstar Assad Riley. Now in, I believe, season number 2. Under pressure's Kelly. He's going down. It's Tyrell Hazleton off the edge. Nickel blitz. Hazleton screaming at him. 96 speed. He's going to get home. That's what Tyrell Hazleton's capable of. He's someone that has played an impact as a blitzer so far. It's a nice play. We got to make that tackle. We got to make that tackle on the edge. Boley, oh my goodness, what an open field play. With a blocker. That saved a lot of yardage, because that could be a touchdown if Dalvin Cook gets out into the open field there. I mean, everything's open here. We'll take that result, though. Matt Hawk is their punter, former Dolphins franchise superstar punter. 2nd and 3, play action. We got to go deep here. Richie Owens has a step. Garrison hits him. Touchdown, Richie Owens. That's exactly what we needed. That is elite. Best in the NFL speed over the top. Richie Owens runs straight. Paul Garrison will do the rest. And that, once again, changes number from 11 to 13. That is not suitable for younger audiences. They are very impressionable. And Richie Owens has left an impression on the entire city of Minneapolis. Major bomb over the top. Paul Garrison rocking the best arm in the league. Richie Owens, big time touchdown, big time yardage, and one step closer to superstar development for our young stud. Oh, that's a pick. Amani Oruwariye jumps the route. Justin Jefferson was open, but not open enough. That throw was telegraphed, and how many times have we seen Amani Oruwariye jump a route on a slant or an RPO and completely act like a superhuman and take the football away? Many times. And look at the stat line from Paul Garrison. 70% completion rate for nearly 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. He has been spectacular. Ooh, safeties are going to rotate. Safeties rotating. This means one of them will have to make a tough decision. But we're going to throw to Raphael Wilkinson. Can't make that catch. Can Richie Owens create enough separation here? I kind of doubt it. Oh, that was almost bad. 2nd and 10. Oh, no, here. I mean, oh, there's actually someone on him. I didn't even see him. I saw Assad Riley to what I thought was wide open in the end zone. I'm like, oh, I got to throw that. Check this out. I'm not even mad about the pick. Just kind of is what it is there. Probably should have thrown to Richie Owens. I'm trying to get it to him so much, but he's open right here. But here's the problem. I didn't see Cam Tansler. He's blending into the back of the end zone here and the wall. So back here at the angle, you can't see him with the shadow of whatever this is. I don't know what exactly. Some type of like railing, I guess. I'm not really sure what to call it. Like some type of overhang. Or catwalk. I never even saw him. You can't see him. So I thought we had a guaranteed touchdown, especially right here. Like, he's blending in. I know he had Richie Owens, but I know it's like whole comment section. You had a touchdown. Circle was open at 11-12. Like, I'm going back and watching film on Madden. I thought we had a guaranteed touchdown. I never even saw the defender. That is the end of the third quarter. Pretty entertaining, exciting game so far. Minnesota is still obviously within striking distance, but I do want to take a quick little check-in to see where we are with Richie Owens. He has 103 receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Look at this stat line for Raphael Wilkinson. Very similar. Haven't had a ton of offensive plays, but we certainly have made the most of them. On a run with this. Take off, Kelly. Take off. See what happens. Make the throw. Oh, he's going deep. Cameron Ford, please take the ball. Oh, that's got to be a pick. It's Roman Boley. Is that the first pick of his young career? Roman Boley, first round pick out of Clemson. Generational type safety prospect. Makes a nice play. Cameron Ford, of course, facilitates it. Knocks that ball into the air at least. But Roman Boley came over looking like Ed Reed, catching the ball off the tip and giving us a really, really nice field positioning here for yardage, which is what we need. Not for scoring, but for yardage for Richie Owens. Working off play action, of course. Just got to get it to Richie Owens. We need some more action. Up the oh, man. Richie Owens is going to have it over the top. What is that? What are we doing? Lead him down the field. I mean, some of our players have played like no impact in the game at all, like TJ Hawkinson. I want to get some of these guys involved, but at the same time, we're trying to complete some of these goals. There's DeAndre Swift, plenty of room. Juke back inside. That should be enough for the first down. Going to be quite close, but they'll give it to him. Swift again. Nice little change of direction. We'll take some yardage. I know 6 rushes for 32 yards is quite an underwhelming game, but we have aspirations, okay? I'm trying to get him involved enough, but at the same time, it's like Richie Owens is the guy. Going deep. Go up and get it. That was weird. Love to split these safeties. Going deep. Bullet. Owens. Bomb. Got him. Touchdown, Richie Owens. That was kind of a crazy throw and catch. Paul Garrison had such a tight window to get that ball over the corner, but keep it inbounds and still get it to Richie Owens. Owens, by the way, getting 2 feet down there is an exceptional play. That's a crazy, crazy, crazy catch. They're going to review it. We're skipping it because we just saw it. That's going to stand. That's a big-time touchdown. But what a throw. I mean, Paul Garrison's having an incredible game. Could be even better if I didn't try to get it to Asad Riley on what I thought was a guaranteed touchdown. But it's a lot of big-time plays in this episode. I know it's not systematic drives down the field and running the ball, passing the ball, getting a nice combo in there, playing defense. It's a lot of big-time plays over the top. But that's the way our offense is built. And if teams can't match up, we're going to take advantage. Trying to cover everybody. Kelly on the move. And, of course, we dive, trying to take his career. Miss him. Oh, Dorian Tompkins. Diagnose, shed, tackle, textbook. There's a 2-minute warning. End zone. Cameron Ford, good defense. Rolling out is Kelly, throwing crossbody. Ford, take it away. Can't get the pick. Brutal. We just ran the ball. I need just one more touchdown with Richie Owens would be pretty nice. We're not going to be able to get it. It's going the other way. No. Throw out a sack pick. 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. Eric Kendricks, I believe. Number 43 looks weird in the game. I don't know. Minnesota calling timeout still. The game is over. The game is over. Safeties rotating. Strong safety buzzing down. It's going to be a rollout. Hit Richie Owens and run to the end zone. Make one miss. Okay. Nice catch. One more Richie Owens touchdown. That's all I require. Garrison get out. He's going to be ineligible. I really hope this is man coverage. We're on slants across the field. Richie Owens, hopefully one-on-one against a backer. I think that's exactly what happens. Owens diving. He got there. Richie Owens touchdown. Oh, that's a crazy animation. How does that end up being a touchdown? I'll never know. But it was, I don't know, maybe it was zone. I don't know. He kind of reacted pretty weird. Richie Owens just dove through the safety. Surprised it wasn't a fumble, but it was a touchdown. Richie Owens too good. And now we can finally end the game. And Minnesota won't get another playoff. 38-20 is your final. Mike Zimmer can't believe it. Well, don't worry, Mike. You're fired in real life. You don't have to worry about the Vikings' performance. Paul Garrison, classic 5-touchdown performance. Could have been more. 2 picks is tough. I guess another one went for a touchdown if you want to count that pick 6. Rushing, DeAndre Swift only had 8 attempts. We were pass focused today. That's kind of all I can tell you about that. Richie Owens goes for 200-plus yards, 3 touchdowns. Wilk was awesome too. It could have been better. But overall, I think a really great performance from everybody. And then defensively, Braxton Turner had double the second most tackles. He was all over the place. Russ Clemens, 2 tackles for loss, including a sack. Tyrell Hazleton and B.J. Dickerson also had one as well. And then Roman Boley with the pick. And, of course, Amani Oruwariye is going to get one. We know all about that. Some replies to these messages here. As we have Richie Owens says, I told you we're really gelling as an offense. Everybody wants to make plays. And it's not just going to be a mentality, but our identity here soon. It already is, Richie. We are the big play team. Coach Dangus says it's been fun to watch, seeing that hopeless look on the faces of defenders. All right, sociopath. And defensive coordinators will never get old. Keep it up. All quarterbacks will have +5 short, medium, and deep throw accuracy for the next 3 games. It does nothing. Paul Garrison's like maxed out already. And all wide receivers will have +5 catch traffic and spectacular catch for the next 3 games. I do like that. Spectacular catch could always be higher. And now the big moment for Richie Owens says, what I tell you, coach? What I tell you, bitch? I said I was one of the best players on this team, and I think I proved that out there today. Richie Owens now has superstar development. Let's go. And he gets plus 2,000 XP. Sure, that's going to go quite far. Next week is a bye. And we actually don't have enough to upgrade players right now. That's kind of peculiar. I thought for sure at least somebody would have an upgrade. But look at Richie Owens now with superstar development. You absolutely love to see it. Almost an 85 overall as well, I should say. He is so close to an upgrade point. It's literally just training away. But he's got route technician, and right now we can only do grab and go. Or we can't do grab and go. Just disappeared. I'm not really sure. But guys, that's going to do it for the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you for week 11 when we take on the Bengals. Take it easy.
Back to the house, defensive joke. I'm laughing so loud. Speed burst good.